Tonight, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. As we'll see Jalen Hurts and the Cleveland Browns versus Jordan Love and the Washington football team.
We are the so-called rock and roll capital of the world, Cleveland, Ohio, at First Energy Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Washington football team. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and the rankings, they don't matter to him very much. But I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish number one, including himself.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Hurts. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play that time for Cleveland. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. So 3 plays already, 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. McCaffrey is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
Now the first carry for an Ohio native. It's Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The numbers for Zeke from last week. 13 carries, 63 yards.
One thing I do know, teams in the NFL don't treat this like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter. It's been mentioned all week long about going out and getting him the rushing title. He'll see the ball, and he'll see it often.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Throwing. Love. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. A give to Elliott. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP, Tom.
On 2nd and inches, Love. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. It's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. The quick slant caught. Touchdown! Kadarius Toney with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Jordan Love in this offense ready to get the football back. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. On 3rd down, Love. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. J.J. Watt that time able to do what he does best, and that's sack the quarterback. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will be taken at the 13. Tremendous return there, 39 yards. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. From the gun, it's Hurts. Forced out to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. But nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed. Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. Touchdown, Browns! Kadarius Toney, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 21-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. To try again after the sack. Love finding room at the 30 and finally taken down at the 36-yard line.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. A give to Elliott running left. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. T.J. Watt gets his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. On second down, it's Elliott. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole, 3rd and long.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out. He's showing off that arm, showing it off very well. They've got the lead. Don't forget, though, about the protection he's had. The protection's been good.
And I'll guarantee you he hasn't forgotten about it at all because that's keeping him clean in the pocket, allowing him to step into throws and make those deep passes come true. I mean, it's just been beautiful for him to do. But guess what? In the huddle, on the sidelines, guaranteed he's thanking those big guys up front for keeping him safe. I have a feeling he made him buy dinner.
Indeed, entertaining to relive some of those deep balls. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got him in, complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And all the way touchdown, Cleveland. Travis Kelce, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Browns are able to add on to their first half lead. Tucker with the extra point, and it is 28-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Love now. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 6th touchdown of the season. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Touchdown! Kadarius Toney in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns will extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, where it was the defending champs, the Eagles, who got the win on the road. Josh Allen, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. From there, we head down to the Sunshine State to check on the Jaguars at home in Jacksonville. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Tennessee Titans. Ryan Tannehill, excellent in the W, as his guys get victory number 12 on the year. And lastly, we'll all be tuned in on Monday night for what should be a great one between the Green Bay Packers and the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jordan Love in this offense ready to get the football back. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. He's going to keep this again. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Love from the gun. And that is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Love. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Washington going to send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. This is fielded at the 7. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. Hurts throw caught by Tony. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A big play there on the catch and run.
There's another big play for him right there, and that's not the first time we've said that throughout this game. This last catch puts him over 200 yards receiving for the ball game and leaving the defense with just one word in their mind: helpless.
Hurts throw into the hands of Lockett. And down inside the 15 he goes.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Third quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On play action, they'll throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
Now we get another look at Washington on offense. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is Just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. First down, Love to pass. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Love. Yeah, he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. To throw now. Here's Love. He's got his tight end Fan. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, well, Mike 34, Mike 34. Bring it. Bring it.
Again, it's Love. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. T.J. Watt in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. Another try after the first down sack. Love. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go, D. It's just me and you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. That is taken in by the tight end Fan. Touchdown, Washington. Noah Fant with touchdown number 8 on the year. And Washington able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is down to 24. So that drive in total 8 plays. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
They go play action with Hurts. He lets it fly for Lockett. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you.
Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Another try after the first down sack. Love under pressure, and they got to him again. J.J. Watt able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Washington on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and a mile. To pass, here's Jordan Love. finds his man. Watson over the middle. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down. Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down. Love to throw for it on 4th. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there. And
he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Travis Kelce, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Tucker with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The time again to see Terry McLaurin in the Washington offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
46, boys, 46.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look, and he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. Another try after the 1st down sack. Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Washington on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and forever. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
It's taken on the 25. Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On 1st down, Hurts. Taking a shot for Samuel. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1-play drive and into the end zone for 6. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Well, here we go on the next drive for Washington. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting. Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column, but as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Love. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. To the air again, Love. Going right back to Fant. Down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Love. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And that's Elliott, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Working out of the gun. Love. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Love looking to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Watson. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Explosion help leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Cleveland, they move to a sparkling 15-1 with 1 game still to go in the regular season. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching